I wanted to just take a moment and share with you a couple really cool stories around manifestation and seeing things actually play out like in my real world. So these are real stories, real things that have happened recently, and how our perspective, when we shift our perspective and our expectations of other people, it actually plays out before us. So sometimes that can take a little bit of practice because our belief system about how people show up can be really, really strong. But on the other hand, sometimes it's super quick and super easy. And it really actually happens the moment you think about it, except that a lot of times our belief systems can really get in the way. So anyway, so my first story relates to a recent time I was in Edmonton helping family, and I had connected with somebody, and we went out for brunch. And while I was there, it was their workplace, and so they were like showing me all of these beautiful people that they were connecting with, like their regular people. And the funny thing was, is they said that there was this one particular person who seemed to not like her at all. And she was like, it doesn't matter what I do, I never get tipped from this person. They're always cold toward me. They're nice, they tip to everybody else but me. And so as they were telling me the story, I didn't even say it out loud, but in my mind I was like, no, why don't you just flip it? They're really nice and they treat you amazingly. And anyway, so we finally sit down, we have all of our food, and the amazing thing was this couple where this woman who normally doesn't tip actually turned to my friend and waved and was like, hi, bye. And she was in complete shock because this person actually took time to be nice to her. And I was laughing and I said, oh, I just totally flipped the script even while you were telling me the story. And so anyway, so that was the first one. And then the next one is, or it's from a little while ago, maybe a month and a half ago, and I was wearing this black skirt that had these cute little frills on the bottom, and I went to a friend's house, and they were kind of giving me the stare, like, what in the hell are you wearing? That was the feeling that I got, right, or how I interpreted it. And I remember feeling a little bit uncomfortable and whatever, but I was like, well, whatever. I really like this. I think I look cute in it and it's fun. And so anyway, so we do our thing, and then I head home, and 2 or 3 weeks later, I have to go back to pick something up. And as I'm driving, I realize, oh, I'm wearing the same skirt. And I immediately went back to that conversation, or that look from the person. I was thinking that it's going to be negative, and I thought, nope, she's actually just going to think that it's absolutely amazing. And I kind of left it at that. And as I did that, what ended up happening was I walked in, and this person was like, oh my goodness, wow, that is such an amazing skirt. And I was just laughing on the inside because I literally was saying to myself, no, they're going to say that's an amazing skirt. So those are a couple things that have happened recently, that were just such a beautiful encouragement and showed me how powerful I am, how powerful we are, to that when we shift our perspective or our thinking about how things are going to go or how people are going to show up, that they don't know it, but they will show up differently in your reality because we're creating our reality. And so you are the creator of your life, of your reality, because what is real actually is just you. You're the only thing that's real. Everything around us is actually an illusion. And so you get to play in this 3D space, and then you get to watch how it's playing out. So if you need help with this, I'm actually doing some coaching around this, to support people in shifting their beliefs and barriers to really living your best life. And if I can help you, please feel free to reach out with a DM. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.